It's a new day, and I want to specially welcome you to the IM Talkcast. And I know if you are listening to this, it simply means you are special, you are unique, and you are the number one in whatever you do just because you want to listen to this. And I believe that the mindset is real. Today, we have a special guest, someone who is an activator, someone who is a motivator, someone who, when even he's sleeping, he talks about personal development. And if you want to add extra income to whatever you have, he is a champion of that. And today we have one and only Ras Dove. We call him by his call Dovi Senyo. Welcome, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
That's great. That's great. You've done a lot, and you keep on motivating young people. You keep on talking about how we can change our mindset, and all that you do is about how can we add extra money to extra income to our personal careers or our personal life. We have Raz Dove. Can you talk to us about who is Dovi Senyo and what do you do?
All right. So, well, once again, thanks so much for having me, brother. I want to commend you for the massive work you've been doing.
Thank you.
Your spirit of consistency, and it's not easy. I want to commend you for that. God bless you so much.
Thank you, brother. God bless you too.
Your life of impact is so great. So simply, like you know me, I'm a brother. My name is Dovi Senyo. I was born somewhere in the Volta region. In fact, my village, I always said, cannot be found on the map. But thank God, a few days ago, I was trying to use Google Earth, and then I was able to locate my village. I sat down and I shook my head. I said, hey, this is where I was born.
Wow.
Yeah, so along the line of life, everybody have a unique story. So mine simply born into a family of 7, the second male child, but I was the fourth. I was supposed to be third, but I followed twins, so I became fourth. Born in a community, not even a community, a village of farmers. It wasn't easy, so we struggled. The struggle continues, and the best among the 7 in terms of going to school was then my elder brother who went to the secondary school. So growing up in that village, you already know that there's no hope. You don't have any hope in terms of climbing. We all have dreams. One of my biggest dream I was going was to become a doctor first. And in our education system, you need to go to school, study science, secondary school, then you go to university, and then maybe you go and do medicine or whatever you want to become a doctor. Yes, medical doctor. But at our time is JSS. I completed junior secondary school as a JSS. Now JHS in the year 2000. We were the Millennium Child, the Millennium Squad. So, but unfortunately for me, I had 2 sisters and a brother who were already struggling in front of me. But then, so finishing the JSS, you already know that, Charlie, this thing is not going to work. You don't even want to ask because people ahead of you are not able to make a way to the universities and other stuff. My sisters didn't even go to the secondary school. Yes, so they were doing this vocational school then. One learned how to sew, the other one just jump into leave the village, come to Accra, and then hustle, sell bread and other stuff. So me, I still had a vision. I know my passion is for education. My passion is to educate myself no matter the cost, no matter where I am coming from. I have this zeal, this passion that no, it's going to happen. So at the age of, I completed school at the age of 13 or 12, 13. That's GSS. So instead of being in the village, going to farm, carrying granite and other stuff, I was weeding for people, gathering money with the sense that I want to go back to school. Because even finishing the JSS was not easy. One turning point story in my life I never forget was in the JSS. I was in love with technical drawing, but this mathematical math set, we needed
Wow.
to have to write our exams. I don't have at that time. I could vividly remember that it's 50 pesos and 50 pesos now, and I don't have the money to buy, but I love drawing. So I came to the house, told my mother about it. He said we go to the bush. We were going to cut trees to do charcoal, burn charcoal, and then we go and sell before I get it. And in the course of cutting the trees, my mother ended up dividing the thumb into two in the bush.
Wow.
The thumb finger, divided it into two. That thing provoked me. So anytime I remember, I say, no, I cannot. And I was able to buy the mathematical set before I completed JSS. So all these things around me, even JSS, my village to where the JSS is more or less like if somebody know my village, we are closer to Japan, where the Japan textile factory is, but we were in a far village called Chipeando. So we the last time I was checking on the Google Earth, it gave me a distance of 6 to 7, no, I think 7.5 kilometers. So
Wow.
we walk 7.5 kilometers from that village to the city, that let's say the town where the JSS is, for 3 good years. Sometimes you don't have Chalewote, you don't even have shoe. There's nothing like shoe. Chalewote, even your the back of my knicker that I'm wearing, which has been worn by my elder brother, got torn. The two, so people will do like this. They'll be laughing at like you have space at your bottom. So the long story short, it was not easy. But then I left after JSS, 13 years. I left the village to Ashama. Ashama is one of the rugged cities those days. 2000. I came to Ashama. I was doing shoe shine. I was in the timber market carrying wood. These stories, most of them have been captured in most of my books.
Wow.
And to gather income, and then I was able to raise some money from selling wood for people. If you go to the Ashama timber market, when people buy wood, we put them on the truck, these four-wheel trucks, and then we'll pull them to the roadside. We'll take something small, we save. And then I went back to Japan after 2 years of doing this. I told my brother that Charlie, I've gathered some money. I want to go back to school. He said, you do know how much is school fees? I was able to buy my own form. So this dream of becoming science collapsed because I now realize that if I do science alone and I go to maybe if I finish the secondary school, now I don't have money.
Yeah.
I can't go to the university. So I decided to find something technical to do. Maybe if I finish technical school, secondary technical, uh, I can be able to fix something for somebody and then make some money. That's where the importance of technical education, we need to equally echo it in our lives because I also know that without technical education, we cannot develop the mic we are using, the phone we are using,
Yeah.
the light we are using currently to talk. We are far away somewhere out of Ghana, but we are catching up. So the journey continues. We was able to buy form, started a school. By the time I got to the school, my colleagues are already in the last year. Those that I completed GSS with, they became my seniors, but I don't give a damn about it. My dream there is to finish my school, get my knowledge, and use it for whatever I want to use it for. And along the line with the school, I couldn't even pay school fees, so I was sacked. I couldn't continue because if I any vacation, I need to go back to Ashama, do minimal works, gather income, but it was not coming. And there's nothing at home, so you can't blame anybody. You already know your parents are doing something, but it's not adding up, so it's not their fault. It's the virtue of where you find yourself. So it got to a time I just have to leave the school. Now my brother was looking for a place for me just to. I want to learn on my own because I've already know the syllables. I know the things I need to do, solve past questions, and know
Yeah.
looking at how SSC then that now WASI or whatever it is. I know the formulation. I know the format. So I was learning, studying on my own, and my brother came to the Volta region. I was schooling in Somania, that's Eastern region, Somania Secondary Technical. I got sacked because I was owing school fees. And then he
Wow.
went to look out for some schools In fact, I roamed personally all over Accra to look for secondary technical schools to write exam with Keke, not to even study with them. But by the grace of God, my brother got me into a school called. I even went to Mauli, went to Andams, most of these schools. My brother got me St. Prosper's College in Hope, behind the stadium. Went there, caused my own confusion among the people, restructured things at that stage because I got to the school, I know that no, some things are not in line. And if you follow this, we all fail the exams. So the people were like, this guy what is he doing? You are just a student. I said, no, this thing you are learning here. Me, I've learned these things on my own first year.
Mhm.
Then I
Wow.
was able to grant the opportunity, restructure the whole stuff, wrote my exam with year that year group. So instead of completing to 2022, 2023, I now complete 2005. Then I moved back fully. And one thing I always tell people that no matter what it is, if you are not earning, you should be learning. So all this time, the only major task I have, I told myself, is to learn. I don't care what's happening. I need to learn. I need to prepare myself. If I'm in school at that time, I'm a student and I need to learn. So I was able to pass my papers, pass my everything. Then I came back to Ashama again full time, working with some plastic companies where we do sleepers, we do plastic rubbers 24/7. So I now finish SSO. I already know the university, the challenge. I can't pay school fees. I can't even get. You could get admission because I have the grade because I passed and I passed very well. I did elective maths, I did physics, I did applied electricity, I did what is the engineering drawing and then the four core subjects. I never failed any subject. Had B's, I have A's, I have C's. And then I was there. I was hustling in Accra and one day I said, I was actually in the timber market then in Nashama and I saw a publication from the armed forces. I said, let me give it a shot. Then I applied for a friend actually applied. The armed forces was something I never dreamed to go because I was always telling my people that if I become a soldier, I'll waste my energy, I'll waste my talent because the passion for education was too much. The passion to personally educate myself, improve myself has been my hunger.
Right.
But the situations around me has changed everything. So I applied. A friend of mine applied for both Army, Navy, Air Force. He never get. Last day, I applied for Air Force. I didn't even bought the forms to. I went to the post. Our time you go to the post
Yeah.
office, you buy the forms, you fill, you write application letter, you add your certificates, everything to it, give it to the post master, and then you send it to Accra. I was there, things were not happening, and then I planned with my one of my cousins that we need to leave the country. We plan going leaving to Lagos. We want to go to Nigeria to go and hustle. So we pack our bags. The day we wanted to leave, that morning I was called that they replied me from the headquarters that I was enlisted to go and they've written to me that I'm being nominated to go through the list recruitment process. I said, like seriously? So I left, picked my letter, went, and my cousin left to Nigeria. So my bag that I packed was there. I went through the recruit training school, came back, the bag was still there, and I
Wow.
passed out. And because I applied into the Air Force. First, I applied to Navy to go to be trained as an officer, the commission officer, but I didn't get. So to be a recruit, I changed. Now apply for Air Force. Then I passed out successfully. We started working. I was sent back to school because I applied to be a technical person. And that's how
Yeah.
come I had opportunity and the privilege to be trained and to become a plane fitter, like I always call myself, a flight technician then. So you see, when people get opportunity, the mindset is that, oh, I have this already, so I'm okay. But that is not my aim. My aim was to have access to good education, educate myself to the highest level. So Just 2 weeks when we passed out, we were airlifted to Tamale. That was where I posted to my base. I decided to go to town after 2 weeks, look out for schools where I can upgrade myself. Now with all this, that time, like that was like 2006, 2007, 2008, camp died at that time. There wasn't school. I didn't want to go to polytechnic. I want to go to university, but I was not getting. So I found this school called, you might know them, Anchor Computer Institute.
Yes.
Anchor, yeah. We were the pioneers of Anchor Computer Institute. That time it was hardware, software.
Software.
We just installing, how do you
Yeah.
call it, operating systems, and then we dismantle. That time it was desktop. Laptop was, if you see laptop, then Charlie, you be rich man. We're dismantling people's computers, fixing and screens and the memory chips, and then 6 months time, I got a certificate. Then we were brought back to Accra to now come and study how to, Air Force will take you to school for another 3 years to be able
Yeah.
to learn about the whole aircraft and other stuff if you're a technical person. So that's how come I became technician on the aircraft. Then in the course of going to that school for 3 years, I now had the opportunity because I'm back to the South. I sacrificed all my earning, my salary, my everything to enroll in an evening university education. So when we finish learning in the Air Force, that will close around 1:30 to 2, 4, I am back to school for myself. And that time, because I had the basics on computer and other stuff, I said I now choose to look for a school that I can offer uh, computer engineering. So I did that in tech through Accra Institute of Technology. These two schools affiliated, and I was using Accra Institute of Technology. And then after 3, 4 years, I had my first degree.
Wow.
Now, because I position myself this way, when they foresee that this guy have A, B, and C, I was now given another opportunity where I applied in the Navy. From the beginning, I didn't get. I was now then sent to that place to go and commission. That's how come I become. So the journey is far, but at every point in time, you just have to have the hunger. I just had the hunger. I just want to improve myself because I always tell myself if I enter a room, if I go to a community and I've seen the highest part of the community where maybe I can rise to the top, why should I end up staying at the down? It's all about mindset. I need to
Right.
improve myself, go through the process it takes to, and then I become. So along the line in my job sector, when I was going to the university, at my last year, I made friends. This is where association also come to. I met this gentleman who showed me an opportunity because I always tell him, Charlie, the salary is never going to be make us what
Yeah.
we want because the salary even alone could not even pay my school fees. I have to fall on some other stuffs, work along this some things before I'll be able to pay my school fees. So in so doing, he showed me this opportunity. Lo and behold, I went for a presentation at Dansuman, St. Martin's Hotel, and I met these young, vibrant guys. They were just they were actually my age mates, my colleagues in the GSS, but because they went to university early, finished SSL,
Yeah.
came out and they were speaking this grammar and they're talking about money. And I said, my friend, just break the thing down. And lo and behold, I just saw the thing that is a network marketing opportunity. And I went home, studied this, went online, do researches about people who are already in this industry. That was around 2013, 2014. Then I said, let me give it a shot because looking at the advantages of what I've read, and I met people online who are equally, in fact, who were equally military officers who quit their jobs, both Africa, both in Ghana, somewhere in US, UK, and that stuff, and they ventured into that street. I said, no, I'll just learn from people who have been to where I want to go to. The
Yeah.
people are already in my road. Then I said I'll give it a shot. But because I don't have the capacity then to quit, I was just at that time the breadwinner for my whole entire family. In fact, I can say the whole village. So I was
Wow.
those that I was telling people I'm the richest man in my village. And that's where the mindset came. I started calling myself a billionaire because I already envisioned myself that one day, surely, I need to become a billionaire. I jumped on board this opportunity, started learning, started talking to people, learning how to prospect, learning how to do presentation. This is how the hidden things within me has come out. You see me talking to people, researching on how to do presentation, researching on public speaking, researching on motivation, what to keep you up there every day so that you wake up and you don't need anybody to tell you that this is the way forward. This is what you're supposed to do. If you have the passion, if you have the awareness, it is something conscious. You need to deliberately tell yourself that I need to make this thing work. I told myself deliberately that I need to go to the university. I need to have that education. I need that exposure because there's
Wow.
nobody then in my family, both
Who?
father side, mother side in the village, who had known what is called university. Nobody. Even people going to SS, we couldn't, we maybe three or four or five. So it have to be, you need to approach these things strategically, and you need to know that it requires some proactive means of you doing things, intentional
Yes.
living, intentional movement, intentional actions you need to take. Whether it's going to push you to the wall, whether it's going to break your leg, whatever. As long as you say this is what I want to do,
Just
this
do
is
it.
no need for you to look back. I do me, things I do, how I dress, how I talk. I know I'll make mistake, but I'm not interested in the mistake. I know
Great.
people will do, not interested in the people. One thing I always tell myself, if I am not even doing this thing, people will not talk about it at the first place. Nobody talks about people who are not doing it. People who are sleeping in their room, nobody knows them. Nobody. So if you are talking about me, or you are trying to point out fingers to somebody or my actions, my movement, that means I am doing something.
Yeah.
So I quickly identify what I want. My education. Second, I want to be top somewhere in the military. Now that I have joined, I need to commission. That is the top. So I was telling myself subconsciously, I'm walking on the street, I am talking to myself. I'm reminding myself every day. This morning I went to my washroom, my mirror. I look at the mirror. I said 2024 is coming. You need to create another source of extra income that can earn you 10,000 to 10,000 CD a week. Just tell you, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I need to first let myself know. So through this, my friend, through this opportunity, I now know that I can do A, B, and C. First company, second company, third company, boom. Because some of
Great.
the people already know that this is what this guy is capable of doing. When they see opportunity, they call me. And that is it. I think this is through this same opportunity where I met you. The first
Yeah.
day, the first day I met you is also in Tamale. That's I think Catholic guest house. I will
Yes.
never forget. It was this presentation stuff. Then we met at the gate. That time you were holding one of your book. You gave it to me and said, "Oh, this is your book. You just wrote this book." Everything must be intentional. So that's
Yeah.
where I said, no. If I was able to be holding down my job, sacrifice my time, my leisure time. Sometimes when I close from work, I just remove my uniform, fold and put in the bag, take my civil dress from the back. Where at that time I don't have a car, I don't have a bicycle, I don't have a motorbike, I don't even know what is called house. And I
Oh,
am on the street. I want to talk to people. I meet people one on one, and then thank God for Facebook. We were online, we were researching, we were posting, we were advertising ourselves. We didn't know that this is what we are doing. We are actually personally developing ourselves.
great. Great. So he's
Then
made my work a little bit easier. You can see he has uh, motivated all of us with his story, where he started from, where he is now. So if you check on the screen, you see him, the plane fitter, right? Operating, right. So you fly planes too. You can fly.
I would say for now, let's assume that you are a fitter.
Yes.
Let's take the car for the normal lay time.
Yes.
Because the car, you can just be on the road and stop at any time. Anytime
Yeah.
fitters finish, they fly. In our
Test
case,
it.
we have flight engineers because we don't have a parking space in the air. So
Yes.
there's a regulation that governs anybody that takes off with an aircraft. You
Yeah.
have to be certified as a pilot, you have to be certified as a technician, you have to be certified as an engineer. Then you can do certain categories of work. So I know a lot about flying. I know a lot. I can go not to the extent of a fully licensed pilot, but I can
Good.
go to a certain extent. I can do maybe flight plan stuffs. I can do for me, my job is that when I hear ting from this side, I should know where that sound is coming, what is causing that sound. So me, if I want to do a flying now, I just have to go and perfect, go out there, steady, pay for my
And make it
license.
happen.
When I get my license, then I am certified to license. If it was supposed to be a car, I will tell you yes, I can drive because the car is a car. If it I can move car,
Yes.
I will be get a point. So
That's
holding
fine.
down my job and was able to go around it. Anybody that tells you that I'm working, so I don't have time. No, nobody have time. You see what we are doing here? We could have been sleeping, but we made time to do it.
Yes.
We could have been in town watching football. We could have been in the club. We could have been talking. We could have even been at the city square talking. Where I am currently, my location is 2001. That's 8 in the night
Yeah.
already. But we were here doing this thing. So we make time. I made time that I want to create extra income. My job is one source of income. So I cannot let that go. So I'm holding that salary and then I am using it to create other sources. Now, let me use this opportunity to educate few people. Creating wealth to become a billionaire.
Okay. Okay. Uh, just give me a second.
Okay.
So I want you to tie that one with build for purpose.
Building for a purpose. Okay,
Yes. Yes. Tie that one with building for a purpose. What is it? How does it operate? And
okay,
use that to educate us.
sure. So now, when we tying the whole stuff to building it for a purpose,
Yes.
this building for a purpose concept, you say, as long as you are on a journey,
Yes.
God have a purpose for you.
Great.
As long as you were dropped on this earth, purpose is why God brought you here.
Right.
I am have a purpose. My purpose I identify along the line is that I want to help a lot of employees create extra income. How? Where? That's the question. When? How are you going to do it? Through which platform? How am I going to do it? A lot of people want to do business. A lot of people say, I want to do business, but they don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
So the purpose building now is that first you need to know. Is it when you're in business, it's not just about making money. That is why a lot of people don't even make money. You need to find a purpose, go after that purpose. With the purpose, God brought everybody here. Somebody is here. His purpose is just to meet IM, connect you to maybe somebody in US, and then that person is gone. Based
Yeah.
on, let's say, I am here. So I found it that this I got my elevations through my financial breakthrough to, let me say, I use opportunity in terms of network marketing. Those is product based to do that. So as I was doing that, everybody was just doing thing anyhow. So I was like, what is the purpose? I have a mentor who said he's building it for his last name because they said I posted something. Last name Yamaha is someone's last name. Yokohama is someone's last name. Kantanka is someone's last name. Tata is someone's name. Toyota is someone's last name. So Mustafa or Ibrahim Senyo is my last name. But for me to build that thing for that last name, I need to build it purposefully. Now, the build it for a purpose coming, the Bifap coming where we set up as a platform or an organization where we identify people who have these leadership skills or ordinary people who are willing to learn, practice, and teach. Now, we'll
Great.
give you, we will help you. The catch word is what? You have to learn first. You study, practice, and teach. Like we all learn from the Grandmaster Jim Rohn.
Yeah.
Every knowledge you have, if you don't put it to practice, is useless. That's why they say knowledge is power. Knowledge is never power. And knowledge put to work, that is the powerful knowledge. So when we get you into this platform, we connect you through Bifap. We connect you through platforms, working platforms, proven platforms, working, workable and tested. And then we will teach you concept of public speaking. You can't say you want to create wealth, you want to lead people, you can't speak in public. No.
Yeah.
You can't say you want to create wealth and you will not know if you have public speaking skills. That means you can prospect for any other business. If you are
Yeah.
doing business, whether you are a singer, you are a footballer, you are that's why the footballers have agents that prospect teams for them. You need to learn how to present yourself, present your product, present your services. You need to know how to close deal, how to close prospect, how to do a lot of things. And all these things are skills. So in build it for a purpose. It is not just about network marketing. We've
Yeah.
grown beyond that. Network marketing is one of our core business. We now do train people in terms of 101 ways to create extra income, from network marketing to forex trading to public speaking to if you come to Bifab and you want to do public speaking and we think that you need a coach, we'll reach out to IM, the firm for IM, and then we'll sign you up to IM's platform. You are good to go. But these people are there. Most of the people are there. They have power projects they want to do. They have
Yeah.
dreams, goals, but they don't have one time. Employees like me. And then I'll now teach you how I juggle through. You will not make the mistake I made.
Yeah.
How to structure the interest, where to even put your energy, your effort. We need to teach you. Then people who have money, they don't have the time. Some have the time, they don't have the money. Some even have all this, they don't have the health.
Yeah.
People eat anyhow. People doing things anyhow. People don't even have the platforms. People don't have that proactive leadership, mentorship. People, we will let you, if you are coachable, you are teachable, you are trainable, you are welcome to the family. We have different ones. So this is the concept of building it for a purpose. Now, if you are in BFAP, what you need to know is this. If you have a job, keep it. But know that nobody builds wealth with just salary. Use some part of that salary as a seed. Start a business. Any little business that can give, even if you have a business that is giving you 10 CD a day, 5 CD a day, times 30 is how much? That's a lot of income. If you make money from your business, then you can say you are doing investment. My brother, if you take 1,000 CD out of your salary, you say you are investing, how much return will 1,000 CD give you? So we advise that we'll find a platform, a business that you can start with. And people also fear sales in BFAP. Sales, marketing yourself and your product and selling yourself and your product is one of the key skills we don't joke with. You can't tell me you don't want to sell. Today you bought data. I'm using data. You ate food. You drink water. You bought all these. You are using electricity. You are buying. So if you are buying there, then you should also learn to sell something to recoup that money you are sending out.
Yeah.
So you see that if you are not doing those things, you are always going to be sending your money out, sending your money out. But in this system we are as the Bifap family, the core is to find a way to create an extra income. Through what? It can be your salary, it could be your business. Then you start investment. Then when you invest for certain amount of time, then that one you can say you can start doing some mega stuffs and big, yes. But if you don't have this, my brother, you have to. Let me remind you that if you are just sitting in one corner, you are not expanding your network. It's dangerous. Step out, meet people. People don't even seek mentor. You want to do podcast. IM is doing podcast. Why don't you connect with I? You've not done it before. He has been doing it. You've not built a business before. Somebody has built business before. So why don't you? People also fail to develop new skills. Oh, say this is how we've been doing it. You
Yeah.
will fail.
Yeah.
We need to learn new things. I've studied you every day. That's why sometimes even if I need some things, the reason till I was talking about my books and stuff. I've researched, I've done it, speak to a lot of people, but I still want to find out because you've been selling ebooks for long. I have like almost 10 books to 15 books have written down. Some have been reviewed by most people, a lot of people, my mentors and other people they have been sending. So I need to learn new things, I need to develop new skills. We have to be proactive. I take calculated risk. People fear. Why do you fear? Why are you afraid? Whether you like it, so Jim Rohn will say everything is risky. Life is risky. But the annoying aspect is that, or one good thing is that nobody is going to live like escape life alive, or we are not going to live this life alive. We surely die. So what is the problem? And
That's it.
most of the people to are not you say you want to be something, you want to do something in certain field, you have to stay informed. You have to always keep researching what is happening in the new world, in my choosing career, in my choosing field. What is happening? What is going on? This is what we need to know. If you are not going to hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. If you are not going to do the needful to stay informed, then I am afraid.
Yes. Yes. That's very powerful. Powerful from the man himself, the military man, the plane fitter, the extra income champion,
Advocate.
and advocate. And these are like gems that you need to pay to hear, to listen to help you move on. But here, he's giving that free. So check Bifap and you get all the dose of motivation, the push to do whatever you are supposed to do. Change your mind, change your mindset, believe in yourself, build it for a purpose. You need to build that for a purpose, and that is very important. So we have Dovi Senyo, the founder of Bifap, and also he is a plane fitter, a military man, and he is a champion of motivation. So you inspire a lot of people, and
I appreciate it. I thank God for the energy.
sure, sure. And so this is I am Talkcast, and if you are listening to this, you should be getting this live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. You should also get this on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcast, and all the podcast platforms that you want to listen to. You can also get this live on TikTok. So if you are here and you believe, and the catchword today is Bifab, build it for a purpose. We have the
Bifap.
founder here.
Bifap.
Yeah, Bifab.
Yep.
Right. So the question I want to ask you is that you've seen a lot of people, young people,
Yep.
you've done a lot of presentations to like bring people to start careers, to start a business, to add on to their income level. What, in
Yep.
your opinion, is making some people lag behind? Because some people will come, oh, I want to do it, I want to do it. 2 3 days, you don't hear from them. 4 days, they are not there. The energy is down, zero. What is accounting for this?
So, like I said in one of my points, that the will to do it. And
Yeah,
you see, this generation, I think most of the people, I won't say everybody, but the larger percentage of our brothers and sisters, they want some things now. That's the
yeah,
problem. They come, you take action 1, 2, 3, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. My brother, it takes 20 years to be 20 years. It will take you 40 years to be 40 years. You cannot be born 2 days and you say I'm 40 years. It's not possible. You see, success. When I was in the university, I have this engineering mathematics lecture. We call him absorber. Pion pion. He will be teaching, and when you guys are confused the more, engineering mathematics. So this one just push here, pion, 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 you are finished. He's done with the lecture. You cannot, you cannot get. He told us that, my friend, you think the degree is easy? If it was easy, the Makula woman would have picked all of them before you get here.
That's true.
Success is never easy. That's what the reason why a lot of, I've met, like you said, I've traveled around the globe, so over 10 countries, teaching people network marketing, teaching people extra income in different ways, teaching people how to even be able to make decision, take action, follow through. People lack the zeal, the energy, the passion to see things through. They don't have the patience. They want the money now. They want the glory now. They don't even know what is called delay gratification. Some will be doing nicely in business. They are making money today. They make money small. Then you will see them, those same people that come to you for ideas. They think that
Yeah.
you've seen some money now, then boom. So pride also is part. Then they'll
True.
start buying stuff, they start doing things, they don't take your advice anymore. They think they've arrived. And then before you see, they are down. Most of the people take action, but they get tired too quick. They forget the aspect of studying. You see, we study big grown-ups, successful people like Asma Banda, um, Sam Jonah, Ibrahim Mahama, my Kofi Amuabin, Kofi
Yeah.
Aban, these guys, Macaulay, that's McDan, those guys,
Well done.
we study them and we just hail them for success. We never listen, we never look for, we never research on their behind the scene stories. How long
Yeah.
did it take McDan? What were some of the things he passed through? We never. So when you are doing something, I've seen people where Zambia, Cameroon, Tanzania, South Africa, China, Singapore, mention Dubai. A lot of people cannot hold on to things for more than even 1 year. Meanwhile, we were able to go to school for 4 years to get a degree, but we cannot hold on to our dreams for more than 2 years, 3 years. And they also don't know that anybody that can master something, you have to do that thing more than 10,000 hours. When you divide that, however you do it, it will take you no less than 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years for you to say, I am a master of this. That's why I tell people who always criticize network marketing that, my brother, you don't know network marketing more than me. Hearing about something is different from knowing it, doing it, having the experience. If you don't have the experience, you've never done it. You cannot teach me. I have made money out of network marketing. I have made income. I have raised leaders who bought cars, who built houses, who travel the world through network marketing. So I have the authority. Not I might not have make $1 million every year, every month, every year. No, but the little I have, and I've seen people make $1 million out of network marketing every year, every month. And I've known them and I'm with them and I'm learning under them. Even in my little corner, with where I am coming from, I was able to have a home for my family, myself, my what are we talking about? So you need of the youth need to know that, see, you are doing business. I always tell people they are crying. Some people came and they said they are crying that, "Charlie, I'm selling this. They are not aside my network marketing. I do other sales business. I have food businesses. I have them, and they are not buying. They are not." I say, today. Let me ask you a question. How many shops did you yourself you bought from? Did you buy from all the shops in Accra? Did you buy from all the shops in your community? Did you buy from all the shops in your area? He said no. So what is your problem? For the fact that you didn't enter those shops to buy doesn't mean that the people will be out of business.
Yeah.
It's just one of those days. It is not every day people will enter your office to buy. People will enter your office to give you contract. But as long as you hold on and believing in your own self and believing that this is going to work, times and seasons. Sometimes customers are not coming. Sometimes sales is not coming. Sometimes market is not coming because God is even preparing you for the bigger future. If you cannot accept rejection for 2 people, if you expand your business and 10,000 people reject you, or you fail one contract that will give you $10,000, $15 million, or Ghana City or Kwacha or Rand, you collapse.
Yeah.
So most people want to start business. They want to make money now. And the annoying aspect is that they even refuse to work on themselves. You are not attractive enough to attract the kind of people you want. So you need to first position yourself. Even me, I am here. As at this stage, I cannot attract certain group of people into my business because I am not in that position to be attractive enough to them for them to come to me and know. And I understand this principle. So until I perfect my craft, I work on myself, I work on my mindset, I work on the way I talk, I work on the way I move, I work on how to serve this class of people, I can never attract them into my life. So I ask people, are you attractive enough to attract the kind of prospect, the kind of business partners, the kind of deals, the kind of investment you are yearning for? Are you attractive
Wow.
enough? If you are not attractive enough, you cannot attract certain group of people. And this is what
Wow.
people need to understand. You come to business today, you want to make money like you just started your music career, you want to make money like Sarkodia, you want to make money like Samini, you want to make money like Stoneboy, you want to get contract like Kofi Kinat. Do you know Shatawale? Do you know how many studios they slept? Do you know how many payolas they pay? Do you know how many people they beg for them to even listen to their demo albums? My brother, you can't just come and win in anything. When you say Cristiano Ronaldo is that, is this, do you know how he even sacrificed the kind of food you eat? You are eating left and right. You eat nyama, indomie, 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. Say you want 6 pack. So the same thing applied to business. If you are in business, whatever business you find yourself, you see Big Godwin, you see Barnabas, you see Selom and Co, you see IM doing well, you see Kotna Iboa doing well, you see Rasdov doing well, and then you said you want to just come today, then get those results today, my brother. You break your sense, you break your sense. You cannot. It doesn't work like that. So it's
Great.
not about motivation or it's not about inspiration. It's about knowing the principle. That is why even a pagan who don't even believe in God, we will call God's name. We don't practice the principle of God. We don't sow seed, but we are expecting harvest. We sow seed, we don't water it, we are expecting it to germinate. We sow seed, we water small. The thing grow like this. It doesn't even feel flowers. And then we are expecting fruit. The principles over feelings. Most youth people, young ones today, are in their feelings. So when they start business, they remain in their feelings, forgetting that their principles business work on. It is not. So find out the principle that work in your business. Activate those principles. Whilst you pray, you activate the physical principle. Whilst you pray, you learn how to treat customers well. How to pray, whilst you are praying, you need to work on your customer skills, customer service skills, how to treat people, how to attract people, how to talk to people, how to close deals. These are the things that we keep learning. Me,
Fire.
I always tell myself, the level I am, I have no right to say I will stop learning. I've not even gotten there. I've not even
Mm.
reached there. I am still learning. Mind you, I'm still an employee. I build my businesses on part-time basis. People fool their times and they say they are building business on full-time. No, being in a business doesn't mean you are doing it full-time. It's either you are fooling your time or you are deceiving yourself. Building a business on full-time basis is more than even you, especially when you are a starter. You are
Yeah.
an employee to that your business. You need to stay and work whilst others are living. When you are supposed to do 15 presentations a day, 20 presentations a day as a full-time employee, a full-time business person, and you are doing only 2, 3, you should know you are fooling the time. You are not doing them full-time. Stop
Yes.
saying all those things. That is what I want you to know. And the
Great.
youth must learn how to practice delay gratification. They must learn to stay under control. They must learn to stay under command. They must learn to stay under tutelage of people who had been there. Learn, practice, and teach.
Powerful, powerful from the powerful man. If you give him the whole day, he's going to sleep the
We talk
whole
every day.
day. Powerful gems, inspiration that you need to start your day, inspiration that you need to start 2024, inspiration that you need to
Yeah,
kickstart. Change your mind and know that you need to sow the seeds. After sowing the seeds, you need to water the seeds. You need to be there for the seeds, and you need to even guide your harvest to make
exactly.
sure that things work. So this is IM Talkcast, and one of our major partner is Magas Homes. So Magas Homes, Magas. So if you want to build your house, if you want to build, if you want real estate, whatever you want to do under construction, Magas Homes is there for you. They have a lot of homes that they're also selling, Richardo, East Legon Hills, and stuff. So reach out to Magas Homes, and your homes needs will be served. So now we are coming to the final part of this presentation, and I like this part because this is the part you get to hear, see the beast in the soldier. This is the part that you get to see. Yes, the man we're talking about. He has already inspired you a lot, and his aim is just to help you start something, do something now, create opportunities for you, and do that. So, your final lap of inspiration. This is the end of it, but we'll do more and more once you come to Ghana. He's
Sure.
now in China. So, the question is there hope? And how do we pick up the pieces of the hope?
There's always a hope. There's
Yes.
always hope. There's always hope. And the only thing you need first is to believe that 2024 will be an amazing year. If there's no hope, see, I always tell myself, if people said, oh, power of attraction, oh, okay. So even if it's not working,
Yeah.
instead of me to talk bad about myself, that will not yield anything, let me rather talk good about myself and it will still not yield anything. But the possibility is that talking good about myself will surely yield something.
Yeah.
So before you cross this 2024, my brother, I always tell people where I was born, where I was coming from. Eh? Do I need a soothsayer to come and tell me that Charlie move? I don't need a soothsayer. Where you are now, are you okay with where you are? That's the first question I always ask myself. When I was in the woods pulling track, sometimes I will ask myself, so is this going to be the end of my life? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Ask yourself question from fourth today. If you are watching this thing live, and if you are going to watch it, wherever you chance on it, and you watch it this part, ask yourself where I am now. If you are watching live now, ask yourself from now to the last day. If you don't do this, your 31st night, you just go and shout, 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 shout. Nothing will change. I've seen people shout 31st night for every year. Nothing is changing in their life. They will come back the next 31st night, shout. Ask yourself where I am now. Am I okay spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically? Are you fit? You are drinking, smoking, chasing woman with the little money you have. Are you okay with that? You want to make 1,000 cedi a week. What are you supposed to do? What books are you supposed to read? What mentors are you supposed to follow? This year, 2024 is coming. 2025 will come. 6 will come. See, you know the good thing about the next year. Then the good thing is that it's going to come with a lot of opportunities mixed with plenty difficulties, just like the past years.
Yeah.
Last year was good with opportunities. The year I took the opportunity to join network marketing was hard, full of same opportunity. People who took it, people who even do the work more than me had more money than me. So the next year coming, we are all going to arrive in the next 20, 20, 30, 20. I pray that God is going to give everybody long life, good health, and we will all arrive at a particular point. But the question is, where would you arrive? That one will depend on your actions and inactions. Be proactive. If you ask yourself these questions, that means you are creating self-awareness that I am not going to stay here. I need to make a move. I don't like where I sleep. I am in chamber hall somewhere. You cross the gutter before you go to toilet. You don't have peace at home. Your landlord people are just playing music anyhow, no unnecessary things, and it's disturbing your peace. You can't think, you can't reason. You want to make a move from that community. That means you are asking yourself this question. My mother called me right now that you want just 500 CD, $500, 500 kwacha rand. Can I be able to afford? Self-awareness. I cannot. Positive affirmations. Tell yourself good things. You too, you deserve that. Go to good places. Some people even think that if you go to Lancaster, Golden Clip, Moving Peak Hotel, the reception, you have to pay. No, you don't need to. You can just go and walk around those environments. Wherever you find yourself, if you're in Kumasi, if you're in Tamale, go to the biggest hotel around. Mariam Hotel, just go to the reception, sit down there, ask the people, I want to see your menu, how much do you pay here at night? But these were things we were practicing. We were proclaiming good things before. We were seeing the cars we want to drive before. We were seeing the travels we want to travel before it happened. Now, I want you to surround yourself with positive people. As for that one, we can't say it less. We keep echoing it. Somebody say you keep saying this, I say yes, but you keep going to the mosque every day. You keep going to the church every day. We know John 10:30 is I am my father are one, but we go there every day. You know the first chapter in the Quran is what? It says Ikra. It says we read. That is telling you something. This has to go to where your energy will align with your goals. You can't promise yourself to make 1,000 CD a week and you'll be going to where people are just gossiping. They are talking about celebrities, unnecessary things, not even picking inspiration from those celebrities. You are fighting that who is the beautiful person, who is the most sexiest person. This guy, Botos is, what would the Botos give you? What would he contribute to your account? What would he contribute to your personal development issues? And you should stop being afraid. The fact that we say 2024 is going to be good, is going to be this, is going to be that, doesn't mean that when you start everything, there are times, failure is not necessarily that only you fail in the business not work. There are times you don't even feel like doing your business is doing well, but sometimes you are just down emotionally.
Yeah.
You have to pick up yourself. You just don't know. You wake up and you don't feel good. You have to force. Sometimes I want to go to the gym. I force myself out there unless my friend will come and tell me, let's go. Before. These are some of the things I should be telling you. Continuous learning. Personal development is a long life. We are doing it till we die. So you should know this is my food. I need to always learn. I need to always practice self-care. Take care of yourself. Your physical and emotional well-being is very, very, very important. And if you have whatever your faith be, don't forget your maker. It is just by grace we are here. People are working so hard more than us. So pray for grace. Always pray to God to align you to where you will meet your destiny connectors, your promoters, people who uplift your energy, your spirit, and who can connect you to one connection could make you $1 million.
Great.
So be at the right place at the right time. Make yourself attractive to attract the right people.
Powerful. Make yourself attractive. Be the right place at the right time. Position yourself to make a difference. That was Dovi Senyo, the founder, the originator, the man behind Built In for a Purpose. This inspirational